Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys have had a great weekend and you're enjoying yourselves pretty greatly. Everybody is feeling good and nobody is sick today. So what we're going to do is take a look at the power station that I've been using this summer to do my off-grid experiment. So as you can tell, you can see the logo there. This is a 450 watt portable power station that puts out 532 watt hours of backup power. The battery itself is a lithium ion battery. And to clarify, this is not a solar generator, it's a power station. Doesn't generate anything. But it can be used with a solar panel that will produce a pure sine wave of 2 AC outlets, which are 110 volts apiece. So, show you that. Comes with a pretty decent, I mean, this is by no means waterproof or anything of that nature whatsoever. I would not want to be getting this all wet. I have set this out on the grass when dew is still there and the grass is kind of wet this summer. But so far so good. But it's a good tight fit. There's your 2 AC outlets there. These are 110 a piece. There's your switch that activates these. I'll break up on this side. We got 1, 2, 3 normal USB chargers. That we have a quick USB charge. Really good for cell phones. We have 8mm plug-ins here, so you can plug in your solar or other accessories. Then I'm not quite sure what these two little ports here are for. Really doesn't verify, but I've never needed them. Car charging port, which it does come with a car charger, as well as a wall charger. And of course you got your little light here, indicates your power level. So what can I say about this personally after using this all summer long? Well, I already had solar power lighting, and or lighting that I could recharge. This unit here has been able to provide me with enough power to keep those charged up, as well as my cell phone, which is all the power that I absolutely needed, with the exception of a electric shaver, hair trimmer, things like that. And this did just fine for that. So I definitely want to say that. What I'm also going to say is that I've tried running a Walmart off-the-shelf coffee maker, and it did make a pot of coffee. However, after making a pot of coffee, it was drained. So you have to really pay attention at the wattage. I didn't, and that coffee maker actually requires like 600 watts to run it continuously. When I look at it, with running an air conditioner for the summer, would have cost me $180 a month. And I started this experiment at the beginning of June. So I'm running at roughly about, let me look at my calculations here. So it would have cost me $900 to pay the electric all summer long, from June to pretty much present. I actually end up with this unit and the 100 watt solar panel. I actually ended up paying out $500 to get pretty much what I already wanted. But again, I've already been setting up to do this experiment for well over a year, just kind of accumulating things. So I would call it a success. I saved $500, or I should say I saved $400. I spent $500 to get my solar. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Good off the grid type deal. And honestly, you know, if I knew I was going to be homeless, I mean truly homeless, no place to go, no family, no friends, That 100-watt solar panel and this puppy would make a world of difference when, you know, nighttime comes. You throw in a good solar light and you got something going with that. But that's kind of the deal, with to be prepared about things. You never know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. And hope you guys enjoyed the review. I would recommend this for, like I said, car camping, car traveling, emergency backup power. I would not recommend this to run big appliances and things like that. I did see in the reviews that somebody had noted it ran a CPAP breathing machine for 7 hours. I also noticed that one guy said that it ran a 50-watt car refrigerator. You know, basically one of those little small coolers that you can hold drinks in, things like that. So pay attention to your wattage before you buy the product. This is when you buy products to run off things like this, you don't want to really go online so much as you want to actually see the product where you can read on it. I wouldn't get a product to run this on without knowing what the watt hours was and what the wattage of it is. That way you save your money. So like, share, and subscribe as always, guys, and take care, and let me know if this was helpful and if you like this product or not. And I'm not affiliated in any way with it. One cup of coffee did, or one pot of coffee did very well, just for that one pot. But again, this is a 450-watt power station. So you need to make sure that any appliances that you're going to run with this is underneath that 450 limit. This has an auto shut off system so that you can't overload it. It'll just shut itself off and you can reset it. There's all kinds of different safety features. It's not going to overheat. It's not going to blow up underneath normal uses and stuff. You do want to keep it out of direct sunlight for 10-12 hours a day, which is what it takes to charge this with a 120-watt solar panel. With the 100-watt solar panel that I have, this allows me to charge this in my yard in 2 days. So I can get 2 to 3 bars. 2 to 3 bars off of this in a day. But it's all going to depend on where you guys are living at, what kind of yard you guys got, how much time you want to spend chasing the sun around. Me, I have a tiny yard, privacy fence that blocked in. I get limited sunlight back here. So the 100-watt underneath good lighting conditions, you could probably charge this up 10 to 12 hours with a 100-watt solar panel. As far as what will this power appliance wise, well, I'm going to tell you, I would really back off the appliances using this. I'd use this more for an emergency usage so that you have lights to get around the house with. I think it would be awesome for car camping. This should meet all your needs for car camping. I think for traveling, I think this would work great too. You know, if you're got kids that want to be on the laptop or, you know, things like that, or a mini TV or something like that, for those 14-hour trips, then I think this would work great. Again, it can be charged right up in your car as you're driving along. So that's kind of the deal I would look at this for. This may or may not be for you. It's been an amazing experiment for me. So, cost-wise, was it worth it? This is a $400 unit on Amazon when I bought it. And the solar panel I bought was $100. Well, a little over, I think 108. But when I look at it, with running an air conditioner for the summer, would have cost me $180 a month. And I started this experiment at the beginning of June. So I'm running at roughly about, let me look at my calculations here. So it would have cost me $900 to pay the electric all summer long, from June to pretty much present. I actually end up with this unit and the 100-watt solar panel. I actually ended up paying out $500 to get pretty much what I already wanted. But again, I've already been setting up to do this experiment for well over a year.